Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the video, and today we're going to be taking on the brand new 5.0 Spiral Abyss, because Spiral Abyss is finally reset. It's been a long time since I've done an Abyss video, but today we are taking our brand new, freshly built Mualani into the Abyss. Now, she's not amazingly built, character builds will be at the end of the video, but she should be able to get the job done. When it comes to the team we're going to be playing her alongside Nahida for some good danger application for burning, as well as Dehya, just for a little bit of sustain. You know, a little bit of interruption resistance and also a bit of pyro application. And then we're going to be finishing it off with Xiangling. Now, some people like playing a solo Xiangling, but I really don't, so I'm just going to keep her here, and this will basically make sure that we vape all of our hits on Mualani. And then on the second half, we're just going to go for a classic TAO double hydro team, because if it's not broken, don't fix it. So yeah, with that being said, let's just hop straight into it. Alright, and here we are in the first chamber, starting it off with a nice ER buff, which will be very nice, especially for our Xiangling. Now then, we're just going to mark everyone here with Nahida's skill, go into an ult, which will give us some nice extra EM, and then use our Dehya's skill for a bit of pyro particles, and then go straight into Xiangling, then into Guoba, and then we just do our thing on Mualani, and we hit for 192k, 268k. We are doing some big hits right now, another 268k. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Now, obviously, we do have the Abyss Blessing helping us out. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to normal attack this guy so that we can apply a bit of Hydro to him. Just because Mualani doesn't apply much Hydro, so I am just going to use my normal attacks. And then this will also let us save up all of our things for to get a burst rotation going. And there we go, perfect. Okay, 238k. Hopefully we hit the big guy now. Yep, lovely. Ah, this guy just went away at the last second. Unlucky, we just ran out of timing there, but if we ult, we should be able to hit both. Never mind, I think this guy was just out of the range, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, what is this cryofield? Oh, okay, I think they kind of buffed the, Okay, that's kind of cool. They put in Abyss enemies, but I think they buffed them up a bit. I think they gave them a bit more HP, as well as that little mechanic, which I've never seen from the Cryo Gunner, but, yeah, either way, we were still able to clear that relatively quickly. We'll have to double check the time in a second. Oh, okay, that was a 59-second clear. I will very much take that. Okay, then now we're just going to down this Aeon Black Drake before we move on to our DPS rotation. Now, my TAO is on Dragon's Bane instead of Homa, just so that this showcase is a bit more relatable. Although, I know a lot of people have Homa on their TAO just because it's been a weapon which has been out for so long and it's just had such a good reputation. But anyway, we're doing good damage on our TAO right now. Just about missed the skill on this little dino guy, but it would be nice to take this guy down so that we can lower her HP. Just okay, he died very quickly. I was going to talk about these guys having pyro res, but I'm pretty sure they still do, but like it didn't really do much of a difference. I mean, TAO just does that much damage, so yeah, changes basically nothing now. Because this guy is already Hydro, I'm not going to bother using my Xingqiu's ult. I'm just going to use his skill so that we can battery our Yelan. And we're just doing decent 50-something hits. Oh, okay, I have run out of stamina trying to dodge this guy's attacks earlier. That's a bit awkward. If we ult, 129k, nice, ouch. Yeah, gonna try not to die. That would probably be a good idea, don't you think? Okay, it's fine. I mean, we literally have so much time. I'm just gonna try conserve bursts. Just that we have all of them ready for the second chamber, where I honestly forgot what we're fighting with. Oh, never mind. Okay, I remember what both the first and the second halves are. Anyway, okay, we're still short on energy just because I really don't want to get hit too much, because I really don't want to retry since we had such a good half with Mualani being able to clear in under a minute, although that's kind of what you would expect. Now, obviously, some people will say that she is getting buffed by the Abyss Blessing, but at the same time, mine isn't amazingly built, so yeah, but anyway, that shouldn't matter much. We're already onto the second chamber, so I will see you guys there. Alright then, and here we are in the second half, and we got ourselves a nice max HP buff, which actually helps out both of our sides, which is, you know, pretty damn good. Now then, just going to start off here with our rotation sim as last time, although I am going to save our Nahida's ult for when the Terrastream spawns in, just because I want to save up our ult for then, just because that's when our DPS window matters a bit more. And okay, here he is all ready. Now I just want to make sure we get all our energy. Okay, there we go. And I just want to make sure that we don't get hit by this guy, because it can be quite a pain. Anyway, need our pyro particles here for our Xiangling. There we go. And okay, I'm just going to dodge that. Thank you very much. Oh, that actually eats for a lot of our stamina. Whoops. Okay, I kind of messed up our rotation there. This is actually the first time I'm playing Mualani in Abyss, so if I make any mistakes, don't mind me. I think instead of dodging, what I have to do is I just have to move around a lot. I feel like that should be pretty easy to do. Let's see. Okay, we're not gonna vape this hit, although we hit 90k there. Nice. Okay, alt into skill into. Oh, I did not mean to day alt there. I meant to go into Xiangling. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, just follow this guy around. Try to make sure he doesn't hit us. To 50k. Okay, he misses us again. Lovely. Okay. Dodging is both very easy and very difficult on Mualani at the same time. It's really easy to dodge like smaller hits since you just move around so much, but it's a bit harder to dodge the big hits because it will just eat through a ton of your stamina. But anyway, that guy goes down easy enough. You know, just trying to make sure that we survive. That's the most important part. Oh, we're actually missing our Yelan ult here. Okay, I didn't think that would happen, but it's no biggie. We are just gonna start off with our Xingqiu instead, and there we go. Yelan gets her stuff now. That's a nice thing about just having double hydro, as well as these guys just having so much HP. Anyway, I'm not switching to Zhongli. I'm pretty sure that if this guy hits us and we have a shield, he gets a bit annoyed, so I'm just gonna play without it. And then if he wants to hit me, then we just dodge. I use my eye from there, and okay. Nice. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my energy rotations are a bit all over the place right now, so you know what, I'm just gonna do this right now, and then we'll be able to battery up on this guy after we finish his first phase, you know, when he goes to do his little summon thing. Okay, yep, there we go already. I'm just gonna iframe this with Zhongli's ult, just extra bit of comfort. Also, just a nice bonus 41k damage. And okay, you know what, I'm just gonna basic on Xingqiu. We have a lot of time here. I'm just gonna basic so that we can sort out all of our cooldowns and our energy, and there we go. We are back to normal. Okay, I could have waited on Yelan there for a second so that we could get over to this guy quicker, but it makes basically no difference. Hu Tao will absolutely destroy single target, so this guy will not last very long, and we still have quite a fair bit of extra time left. I actually forgot to check how much time we took on the test room, but it shouldn't matter. We definitely finished it within 90 seconds, which is obviously the recommended time that we should take. And Xingqiu goes down with about 15 seconds to spare, so yeah, chamber 2. Pretty easy as well, and now it's onto the final chamber basically already. So this run has been pretty quick, which goes to show you just how strong both of these teams are. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. Well, here we are in the third chamber. Now then, these blessings, elemental skill damage won't really help us. All elemental res, I guess it gives us a little bit more sustain, but honestly, I'm just gonna for the extra 25% HP. There's basically no reason for me not to. And okay, I've only fought this boss in the overworld. I know he'll summon in some things a little bit early on, which we need to apply pyro to, and then I assume he goes down. Okay, we actually missed our crit there, even though we have like over 80. Okay, we didn't miss there though, which is nice. And there we go. And now on our ult, how much do we deal? 243k, very nice. Okay, oh, now we have to deal the pyro attacks. No, I'm just gonna use Dehya's ult here. This should get the job done if I hit this. Okay, auto-targeting is a bit annoying. Oh, actually, wait, I just think we downed it. Oopsies. Okay, Mualani, thank you very much. And let's see, we deal 289k again. Okay, so his resistances just go back down to normal, basically, after that state's over. Good to know. Yeah, so we're doing 216k when he's not down, and then we deal 289k when he is down. We know 289 is our normal damage, so when he goes down is when you will be able to deal his normal damage, and when he's up normally, then he has a slight amount of resistances. Good to know. Anyway, oh, okay, we actually have 301k there. Maybe you can ignore everything I just said, but this guy probably gonna go down to Belgium right now. You know, for a first try, I will take a, what is that, 72-second clear? Yeah, 72 seconds, quick maths. Yeah, pretty easy. Now we're just onto the PMA, which can be a very annoying boss. I rather right now fly up in the air right now. Lovely, great start, cool. Okay, that is basically exactly what I wanted him to do. We should be able to one-cycle him with our Hu Tao so that he goes into our down state, or maybe... Okay, never mind, I was being ambitious, but we should be able to two-cycle him, which won't take away any extra time. I forgot to ult, it's fine. Okay, come back down, please. There we go, into a Q. And then Xingqiu ultimate, E, and now we two-cycle the PMA. And then, obviously, he's going to spawn in the summons. Please don't hit me, thank you very much. Okay, never mind, we still had our shield up. Oh, okay, and he's already gone invulnerable. Okay, then. PMA has a few annoying mechanics, but it's still a pretty easy boss nonetheless. I'm just going to Zhongli ult here. Gives us a little bit of control. And also just because these guys' vulnerability windows are slightly strange, if you know what I mean. Anyway, just burst this guy down, and then there we go, 10, and then 2, and then ult, 217k, but it's not enough to take him down, but we will be fine as long as we just use our normal attacks thanks to Xingqiu's rain swords as well as Yelan's dice. So yeah, that abyss basically took us like 10 minutes. Yeah, chamber 3 this time, pretty easy. Floor 12 tends to be a bit easier when a new region just comes out, especially if you have the new characters, because the boss will be very heavily centered around them. As you can see on Mualani, you will see our character builds in a second. She's not amazingly built. She, I mean, her circlet, it's a crit damage circlet with no crit rate on it, so yeah, and it's only got like 11% HP with like 11 ER, so yeah, our builds are nothing special. Her talents aren't maxed out either. But as you can see, she still very much gets the job done. A lot of people will say, you know, Mualani's team comp isn't finished yet, since she doesn't have a perfect team right now, which is true, but I think this just goes to show that even in such a team like this, you will still be able to clear very easily with Mualani as long as she is built okay, and then a version 1 DPS like Hu Tao can still keep up, but that's enough yapping for me. Let us move on to the character builds as well as the outro. Well then, as you can see, both our brand new DPS as well as our version 1 DPS work very well in this current Abyss, since we were able to clear it quite easily. Now quickly, when it comes to our character builds, our Mualani is on 42 crit. Now obviously this goes up to 82 to 189 as well as 127 ER. She is on the Ring of Yaksha on R1 only for the time being. And then her relics, these are all of the pieces we got from the video where we were building her. Unfortunately not a great goblet, and our circlet is absolutely horrendous, but you know, hopefully that will get fixed in due time. Also her talents are 298, so you guys definitely could have a better Mualani than I do, so yeah, expect your guys' results to go slightly better. Now our Nahida is on 771 EM, but this will go up to 920, 153 ER, so we can try burst on her as much as possible. Prototype Amber just for a little bit of extra healing, on top of Dehya's sustain. And then she is on the 4-piece Kill the Dream set, just for that extra EM. C0, and then 210, 8 talents. Dehya, I mean, her stats don't really matter. Literally all we're using her for is her skill, which is why we have her on Saccharate Sword, R5, literally level 1. Not going to need the base attack, not going to need the ER. 2-piece HP, just so that she can tank as much as possible. C0 and 181 talents. And then when it comes to our Xiangling, real quick, 247 ER, 54 crit, 113 crit damage on a level 80 prototype Star Glitter because I'm too lazy to get the catch on a second account. And then 4-piece emblem, just trying to make sure we can get as much ER as possible, so that we can always have our burst up because we don't have benefit for battery. 149 talents, could be higher, but yeah, and then she is C6. Now when it comes to our second half, our Hu Tao is on 75 crit, 165 crit damage, and 388 EM. On a R5 Dragon's Bane. Now I do have a Staff of Homer, but just for the sake of relatability, I didn't choose to use it. And then she is on Crimson Witch, as you'd kind of expect of a Hu Tao. C0, and then Triple Crowned. And then when it comes to Xingqiu, 2911 talents, 53 crit, 102 crit damage, 220 ER. Don't really need that much in double Hydro, but I have him just in case I want to play him in a solo Hydro team. Once again, Emblem, C6, and I already showed off the talents. When it comes to Yelan, 65 crit, 193 crit damage, 205 ER. Again, slightly too much, but it's fine. R5 Fav Warbow, no DPS bow for her. And then C0 and 1610 talents. And finally, our Zhongli is just on a shield bot build on 54k HP. Obviously, will go up thanks to double Hydra. So yeah, that's it for our character builds, basically. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. I will have a couple of more Spiral Abyss runs coming out. I do want to try out Ayato in a bit in the future, just to see how he can still hold up now that Mualani and Neuvillette have kind of overpowered him. So yeah, and then, but probably my next Spiral Abyss video will be a Neuvillette X Alhaitham run, sort of to replace Mualani or Knight if you haven't enrolled for any natlan characters yet. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. See ya!